Didn't happen. Did get my bike ride in, walk in, did a bunch of cleaning, but didn't get that done. Oh well. There's always tomorrow, but tomorrow my kids are starting school. So I'm not going to be on too late because I have to go out and do my picture thing that I do every morning, every first day of school morning. All right, so let's talk about when I was taking my bike ride. I was listening to an old, very old documentary about Gypsy, and a lot of it was terribly wrong because, well, first of all, it was talking about Gypsy being a victim of Munchausen's. But it did say, just listening to it, there were some interesting things. And they said that Gypsy liked fairy tales. She loved Tangled. And she began to identify with Tangled and thought that she was being kept captive, okay? And that she had to get rid of Dee Dee. But they also reminded me of something. That remember Rod, and he said this, I believe it was in the HBO documentary, that when Dee Dee told him she was pregnant and he was 17, he did the right thing and he married her, right? Because that's what he was going to do. So they show you, they have a little wedding picture, but then it didn't last more than a few months and he left. Now, is that what Gypsy must be like thinking about constantly? It's hard for me to understand this because I think Gypsy is a sociopath or a psychopath, and I don't think she has emotions and empathy and all of that. I don't think she really even knows what love is. But I think she wants Ken right now. And she's must be thinking, my mother did the exact same thing to my father. And he ended up leaving her, right? He left her. She's got to have those daddy issues, right? Because Rod left her. Okay? Christy can spit it any way she wants. The fact is, Rod left Gypsy. He wasn't a father really for his other daughter either, right? The other one. And he was a father to Mia. So Mia had what Gypsy wanted, and Dee Dee, her mother, couldn't get Rod to stay in the family. So she has to be thinking, I would say, that is Ken, Ken can't marry her now because she's still married to Ryan. But if she gets Ken to marry her when she gets a divorce from Ryan, is it going to be the same thing as Dee Dee and Rod? And is that what she's thinking? The other thing is, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to say it as long as I can, who is telling people that Ken had a 5-year relationship that he ended right before they got together again? If Gypsy is the person that's saying this, how can anyone believe this? There is nothing that points that he had a 5-year relationship. And if anybody does have proof of that, real proof, please send it to me. My email is Carolyn, Carolyn, at truecrimechat.org. Because I haven't seen one thing that leads me to believe that Ken had a 5-year relationship right before this. I don't see anything to that fact at all. And his Instagram has been sanitized. He had to get rid of everything. He's got like 2 family pictures, and then it begins with Gypsy. Now there's also some other controversy because Ergo Baby apparently gifted Gypsy another, a baby carrier. People went crazy. The internet broke down. They emailed Ergo Baby, and Ergo Baby basically sent back these comments or these letters that basically said, like, well, baby wearing can help heal trauma and this and that. Like, it was just so totally crazy, and that babies need this, right? And then people were like, well, don't they know there's a lot of needy babies? They're not interested in needy babies. They're interested in somebody giving their company exposure. And right now, they're willing to take it from Gypsy. Interesting, right? Okay. And other than that, I think she's been laying kind of low. Besides that, thanking for the Ergo Baby. The crew, Cozy Crew Company that sent the other thing, Cozy Crew Club, they had disabled all of their comments on TikTok, but they had their comments on Instagram. It's not going to be good moves because these people that are against Gypsy are just bombarding these companies. And I'm not saying that anybody should be doing that, okay? But they are doing that. You can see it on the message boards. They are bombarding these companies and telling them that they're not going to buy anything from them again. How could they do this? And they're very upset about it, people. But I don't know where that's going to lead with them. So, and I'm not telling anyone to do that. I don't think you should do that. But, it's the way it is. Now, let's see. What is this about? No, Gypsy is not going back to prison. I guess her friend put a whole bunch of stuff. Rod lives at home with his wife, Christy. Christy and Ken have never kissed. No, Gypsy's not going back to prison. Ken is the baby daddy. We do not condone invalidating any kind of abuse, and we do not condone murder. But I wonder, hold on a minute. So people say that she's losing, I don't know, 10,081. So far it's been, I don't know. Trying to see what somebody's saying about that. I'm just trying to see what she's been doing, if she's been laying low or what. So, I mean, what do you guys think? That she is really stressed about what's Ken gonna do? I don't know. I think Ken looks kind of crazy. Somebody put, it was my aunt's kayak. We were there on a family reunion trip and we were being very respectful to other people. However, people kept coming up to us and invading our privacy. And that's about the... What was that about? There's a picture of here of Gypsy having a tantrum. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw that. Okay. So there's a part where she's with Ryan and she cleans out his refrigerator while he's at work, and she throws away a lot of his condiments and his food, which he wasn't happy about. And then she had cleaned out his closet and was upset about pillows, and she wanted them out. So somebody had a picture of that. You know, it's weird. So, oh. So I guess there's pictures. I don't know who's getting them with, I don't know if they're her family members or what. Posting pictures of their kids. I don't know. Someone also said that they think that Christy possibly wants that baby, because if she's obsessed with Ken and that's Ken's baby, that she wants to raise that baby, and that maybe she's planning on throwing Gypsy under the bus in order for Gypsy to have that baby, go back to prison, and she gets to raise that baby with Ken. That's interesting, isn't it? That's an interesting thought. If Christy is really totally against Gypsy, but wants Ken's baby. Oh, gosh. That's scary. I don't know what you guys think. Let me see what's going on if you're saying anything. Who is David Blanchard? David Blanchard is the neighbor that lived next door, the guy that climbed through the window. Oh, when you watch the act, you know, we were watching the act last night, just to you see, you know, again, you have to take it with a grain of salt but there are some things that, you know, you can, I don't know, think about. But they had the female neighbor, the one that went into the house. That's not what happened. What happened was David Blanchard climbed through the window. Now, I don't know why people are talking a lot about David Blanchard and they're trying to bring him into something. There was an interview with him. I don't, you know, see why. I think it's weird they have neighbors whose last name is Blanchard who are not related to them. That's just crazy, isn't it? But I don't know. What do you think? What did you hear about David, and what do you think about David? Anybody? I don't know if it was him or someone else. What about Ray? That did what, Ray Owens? Tell me. Hi, Bright-Eyed Mama. Hi, Carly Ann. Hi, Jules, Mommy Forever. Hi, Lisa Ann. Hi, Heartfelt Crafts. Hi, Plainfield. Hi, Linda. Darlene. Callie's mom. Teresa. Just came on, so you're lost. Oh, don't be lost. Carly Ann, we can file. You can ask me whatever it is. We haven't discussed the school shooting yet. We're going to do that. Sandra Mercer? I think you're lost, Sandra, aren't you? You're not supposed to be here. Uh-oh. Sandra Mercer's in here. Okay. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Miss Diane. That Nick mentioned in the interrogation. No, he said Dan. He said Dan. He said that's the only person he's so angry at or that he hates, right? It was something, we can play it. It's, that he hates. I believe that's what he said. That he can't forgive is Dan. He didn't say David Blanchard. I'm so lost. Is Yes, Gypsy is having a baby, Dean. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hi, Chris Reed, Deidre, old man Tony. Yeah, she is having a baby. Did you not know she's having a baby? She's having a baby. She's having a baby. Hold on a minute, I'm trying to... We stream over on YouTube too, so I'm trying to... And we're on Facebook and Twitch and... I don't know what else where we are, but... Mainly, let me see what's going on Facebook here. I mean on YouTube. Hi, Christine Micro. Hi, Ruff. So what are you guys saying? Everything about her is suspect. He looks trapped because he is. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Honey Fleur. Anybody bring snacks? You have the late night munchies? I don't know. I'm sure they have snacks around. A lot of people like snacks. Hi, little lady. Little lady. Okay, so what do you think about those? Oh, hi, Heart Made Wise. I mean, those that watched the act with us, we only went through 2 episodes because everybody wanted me to start at the first episode. So we got through to 2 episodes. And, you know, I believe that actress did speak to Gypsy in prison when she was making the movie. But we all know that, I mean, so much has changed because Gypsy's high moon dreams. Gypsy is not a victim of Munchausen's by proxy. Hi, Fetch Banana. People with autism are specific for a reason. So I wonder why the Dan comment. Yeah, unless just that Gypsy told him that Dan did something to her or said something to her that he didn't like, right? I don't know, maybe. Why was he so upset with Dan? I don't know. I don't know. But I wanted to look at, let me see. Hold on one second. Let me just, let's listen. And while I'm getting that, yes, there was a 14-year-old who shot up a school in Georgia. 4 dead, 30 injured. A 9th grader, terrible. It's just, it's crazy. Crazy. And he's in custody and it just keeps going on again. We'll talk a little more about that in a second. I just want to get something here because I want to see about that Dan. Here we go. It's a little thing, but she didn't have a phone. She didn't have a computer. She didn't know how to use one. Yes, she did. That's my mother's.
Do you remember who that was that you talked to about that?
There was one, I think, detective, his name was Detective Brad, I think is what he called himself.
Okay.
Detective
Will be and everything.
Because this is what, before we came here, me and Gypsy did come here, before we both let them take us into custody, the reason why at first, I just want to clear this up.
Okay.
The reason why at first I was lying is because I thought me and her agreed on a lie story.
Yeah, most people do agree on the lie story.
And that's the reason why I went with it.
Yeah, I know.
And then I learned that she told me
Yeah.
everything, so I just let it all out.
What was the lie story you guys came up with? I'm always interested in that because they never work. But what was your plan? Like,
What we was gonna say was that first I got into Springfield by the bus,
okay,
came to the hotel, and then me and her were texting each other while she was out on the streets. And while that was going on, she asked me for her on my. I asked. Oh my gosh.
see how it is when you start telling lies? It gets confusing, doesn't it?
No, I'm getting confused because I'm so tired.
Okay.
She was supposed to make it seem as if she asked for my room number, so this way she goes straight to my room.
Okay.
And then after that, even though I know there was a lot.
Did you guys send fake texts back and forth to try to help build up this story?
That's the thing. That's the reason why I said I knew it was a lie.
Okay.
And that's part of the reason why I wasn't sure if she can tell the truth right away or not. Because I was ready to tell the truth right away, but I just didn't know she did.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to follow along with the full thing, whether it's the truth or not the truth. I want to make sure that I get the full story straight with what she says too. So
Okay. Do you think you've done that so far?
I only hope I did, because I've told only nothing but the truth.
Okay. If you could go back and change something, what would you do?
I would have. The thing is this is something me and Gypsy have talked about at least 100 times since me and her have been able to live together these days that she's been able to be with me. I kept on going back, and I kept on asking her, because this is the question I kept on asking her before. I asked her if she was. I was the one who actually asked her before we even did this killing that happened.
Uh-huh.
I was the one who actually asked her, "Are you sure you want me to do this?"
Okay.
And then she said yes. And after she said yes, that's the rest of the story you already know.
Okay.
But the question I kept on asking her besides that, I asked her, "Are you willing to risk everything to have everything you ever want?"
Okay.
And that's part of the reason why she risked her old life to have one with me.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you didn't really answer my question. If you could go back and change any one thing about what has happened, what would you change?
Oh, how this happened?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Would you change anything?
Well, the thing is I would rather not kill Dee Dee, the truth. Because that's the part that's like the main thing I regret the most of the entire thing.
Okay. Okay. Sometimes what I like to do is when people are cooperative and they tell the truth and they tell their story, I like to offer them the opportunity to write an apology letter.
Okay.
And you can write that letter to anyone that you want that's most important, whether you write it to your mom,
You
or
might
you want to
talk
write
about
it to
Dan right now,
Dee
maybe.
Dee's family, or you want to write it to
talk
Gypsy, or you want to write it to anyone.
Okay.
Then I like to give people that opportunity. Is that an opportunity you would like to take advantage of?
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay. Would you like to do that right now?
I don't know what I would say, because...
Do you want some time to sit in here and think about it? Because I got to get a camera because I got to take some pictures of you. I can leave you alone to do that if you'd like to do that.
Jeez.
You think that's too hard to do? You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. That's just something that I allow you to do if you wish to do.
I mean, I do feel the guilt where I feel like doing, I really do feel like doing it. I just...
Okay.
I just don't
How
know
about this? How about we do
express
this?
it.
If you don't want to express it on a piece of paper, tell me now, if you had to apologize to someone for what has happened, who would you apologize to?
The thing is I do feel bad for Gypsy's family. I really do feel bad for them. I do feel bad for Gypsy. Heck, I feel bad for all Gypsy's friends. There's so many people that
So you would apologize to all of them people?
I'd try to apologize as much as I could.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to go get a camera. I'm going to take some pictures of you, and then we can see what's going to happen from there, okay?
Oh, jeez, I'm nervous.
Okay, well, I know you're nervous, but you've done what's right. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat this?
No.
Okay, let me get a camera and I'm going to take some pictures of you, okay?
Okay, and I had a request for one of the detectives,
Okay,
which was to go to the whole Gypsy one time.
hold
After this.
Gypsy one time after this. Okay,
Yes.
I'll see you. Do you remember who that was that you talked to about that?
There was one, I think, detective, his name was Detective Brad, I think they called himself.
Okay,
Detective Brad, I don't, there was also another one, I asked a lot of them. I asked Detective Brad, Detective Todd,
okay.
I can't remember the third one.
Let me go see if that's something that they want to do. Okay, that's pretty much up to them. I don't care one way or the other. If they want to do that, I'm okay with that. So let me
See,
go ask.
I'm
Okay?
confused about when he
But
says
first,
that.
before that could even happen, I
Does
have to take
anybody know if
pictures
it's before this or
Okay.
after this?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I was wondering, why did you have to take pictures? Just so I'm clear on that.
Okay, the reason I'm going to take pictures is because I see these injuries on you.
Yeah.
Remember you told me that you cut yourself whenever you were stabbed at Dee?
Yep.
So I want to take a picture of that.
Okay.
And then you said that you had an injury right here from
Yeah.
that got injured. So I just want to take pictures of you for that.
Okay.
Do you have injuries anywhere else?
Not that word, no.
Do you have any marks that Gypsy did to you or anything that she did to you? Do you want me to photograph or?
No.
Okay. Are you sure you're not hurt anywhere or anything?
Other than where I'm already bandaged up and home.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Hey,
It was her prison
This
interview?
is Detective Hancock with my sheriff's
What do you
office.
mean her prison interview?
Okay.
No, I know he said it. I know 100% he said it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Just go back just a little bit for me so I can get some full
Did
body shot.
Gypsy lie to Nick and that David Gypsy has always...
Okay. Put your feet together.
That Nick mentioned in the interrogation, he clearly said Dan and wouldn't say that much. Right. Yeah. This is on my channel.
Flip your hands over like this.
This is one of my videos. This is one of my videos that we're replaying.
Got anything on your face? Any scratches, marks, or anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But I know he said it. Let me... I wonder if he said it when he was alone or...
What else? Was there ever a Gypsy Rose?
There was, but that one was long gone to the point that it's probably off Facebook by now.
Okay. Anyone else? Anything else?
Not that I can think of. I can't remember any other.
Okay.
Because, I mean,
Yeah, I know, Ray.
I forgot about
Okay,
all
okay.
of the accounts because there's so many I can't keep
Okay,
track.
that's all right. You gotta do the best you can, right?
Yeah.
I wonder where his shoes are. He doesn't have shoes. The not Dan thing?
Take them from him because maybe they had laces.
Yeah.
And could harm himself. I don't know.
Was it before this or after this? Do you know?
Thank you for giving me that. I couldn't remember what they were.
My YouTube channel? Here, I'll give you my YouTube channel. I'll put the link in here. It's Mommy Ramblings blog. I'm putting it in the TikTok. Here you go. That's the channel right there, okay? Right there. If you go there, yeah, I have his full interview. I have hers. I have his mother's. Lots of content on there.
Okay. we knew how much you guys knew, we would have probably perfected it. At first I didn't know it was a no, until she came down. I gotta wait for her though. Apparently she doesn't come back in.
Thought he said,
When we found Dee's body in the house, there was several bottles of blue liquid, bottles that had like blue liquid in them and spray bottles. Do you know what those
yeah,
were?
that was gross there.
One was sitting in the middle of the hallway by a hat.
As I remember only so much at a time. That's because what I remember is I remember the 3 knocks and the 2 scratches, but the part I don't remember is the only reason why I know about how many times she was stabbed and everything else is because it was him talking to me.
Okay. Whenever, did you ever pull the blanket down to make sure she was dead?
No.
Okay, did you ever move the blankets or do anything to the blankets that were on her body?
No.
Okay. Did you didn't cover her back up or take any covers off of her or anything like that?
No.
Okay. After you got off of her from stabbing her, after you were on her and you were stabbing her, after you got off of her and left the room, did you ever get back on her and do anything else to her?
No.
Okay.
But while I was waiting for Gypsy to get out of the bathroom,
Uh-huh.
I remember that part of me, because I could remember myself just pacing constantly,
Okay.
back and forth, up and down the hallway.
Waiting for Gypsy to get done?
Yes, and while I was doing that, because that entire time my other part of me was out, but the thing is that it kept on glancing to make sure Gypsy's mom was dead.
Thank
Okay.
you,
You kept
Jean
looking to see if she was
Lance.
dead?
Yeah.
Okay. Did she move or anything?
No, she didn't.
Did she say anything?
No.
Okay. Did anybody ever try to call 911 to get help?
No.
Okay, you guys didn't call an ambulance for her or anything like that?
No.
Right,
Okay.
right. She isn't. I believe that she
So
she
you hid
was
the money and
really
you hid the knife.
she orchestrated this whole thing, and he told
When
her
you
many
hid the money
times,
and hid
let's
the
not
knife,
go
was
through
that-
with it.
was
You know,
that your
do we
evil
have to go
side
through
or
with
whatever
this?
doing
And she was
that, or
just
was that
adamant.
just you doing that, or what?
She wanted him to get
Well,
caught, and she wanted him to get caught
That
fast.
part there is me, because I felt the guilt that I didn't want
Okay.
to be caught with either.
Does your mom and stepdad know what you did?
No, they don't.
And this is the first time they ever met Gypsy?
Yeah, in person, yes.
Okay. And they agreed to let her live there?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Do you think they're going to be shocked about what you did?
They think of me as the innocent type, so they probably wouldn't ever expect it.
Okay. Have they ever seen you get evil and do anything evil in 26 years? No?
No.
Never done anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Kevin is still here.
Um,
That's
Did
good.
you think of anything
Hi,
else
Hawk.
that you wanted to talk about?
Yes. I wanted to just mention this because this is what, before we came here, me and Gypsy did come here. Before we both let them take us into custody. The
Why
reason
didn't you?
why
Did you
at
think
first- I just wanna
Hawk
throw this
Kevin
out.
wouldn't be
Okay.
The
here?
reason why at first I was lying is because I thought me and her agreed on a lie story,
Yeah,
Hi,
most
Hawk.
people
Good to
do
see
agree
you.
on the life story.
and that's the reason why I went with it.
Yeah, I know.
And then I learned that she told me
Yeah.
everything, so I just let it all out.
What was the lie story you guys came up with?
Okay, we saw
I'm
that
always
part of it. So let
interested
me
in
see if it might
'cause they
be
never
before
work.
this. Let me get to the
But
other part of
What
it.
was your plan? Like,
What we was gonna say was that
Let me go to the other part.
first I got into Springfield by the bus,
okay,
came to the hotel, and then me and her were texting each other while she was
So
on
this
the
is
streets.
Nick.
And while that was going on, she asked me for her.
Where was part
I
one? Is
asked-
this?
Oh my gosh.
See how it is when you start telling lies? It gets confusing, doesn't it?
No, I'm getting confused because I'm so tired.
Okay.
She was supposed to make it seem as if she asked for my room number, so this way she goes straight to my room.
Okay.
And then after that, even
This
though
is
I was
part
Did you
two.
guys send
Where
fake
did I
texts
put part
back and
one?
forth to try to help build up this story?
Oh, I think I just might have
That's the thing. That's the reason why I said I knew it was a lie.
Okay.
played it.
Yes.
Hold on a minute. It might be in my
That's
videos.
part of the reason why I wasn't sure until she was right or not. Because I was ready to tell her to do right away, but I just didn't know she did.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to follow along with the full thing, whether it's the truth or not the truth. I want to make sure that I get the full story straight with what she says too. So
Okay.
Oh, here it is. I
Do you
think.
think you've done that so far?
I only hope I did because I've told only nothing but the truth.
Okay. If you could go back and change something, what would you do?
I would have. The thing is this is something me and Gypsy have talked about at least 100 times since me.
Here it
and
is.
her
Part
lived
one.
together these days that she's been able to be with me.
All right.
I kept on going back, and I kept on asking her, "Is this?"
Let me stop this one and just try this one for a second and see if it has it on there. Let's see.
Or
It was I'm trying to think. Squishy grip. I can't remember what it's
it
called.
was a squishy grip?
Yeah, it's hard to really put into words.
She say.
And then she called up for Gypsy, but Gypsy didn't do anything.
Okay. She hollered for Gypsy.
Yes,
And did she holler for Gypsy once, twice, 5 times,
3 times.
3 times? And what was she saying? Can you tell me how she said it?
She pretty much yelped it.
Yelped it?
She's like, Gypsy!
Okay.
Yeah, she was loud.
And what did you do when she did that?
It didn't stop me from keep on going.
Okay. You just kept stabbing her?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any reason that we would think that maybe you stabbed her more than 4 times?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Now, did Gypsy come in and stab her?
No.
Gypsy never stabbed her?
She couldn't do it. That's the
Okay.
reason why she asked me to.
Okay. Did you try to get Gypsy to come in and stab her?
No, I would have never done that.
Okay. So when you say 4 actual stabs, so those are the ones that went in deeper?
Yeah.
Was there some little ones? Or
There might have been, because the truth is, I counted the ones that went in deep. I didn't count if there's any other ones.
okay. So if there's any other ones, you just didn't count those because they didn't go in as deep.
Yeah,
Okay. But you know that 4 of them went in deep.
yeah.
Okay. Do you know where those 4 deep ones were?
Uh,
Are you counting the one in the back of the neck or not in that 4?
no.
Okay, so the back of the neck would be something different.
Yeah, it's completely separate.
Okay, so the 4 that went in deep, do you remember where those went at on her body?
I honestly can't remember because I think it's just a blockage because of the guilt.
Okay,
I can't
Okay.
remember.
sometimes there's things that we don't hiding in the bathroom.
Because she didn't know if her mom was going to kill me or not.
Oh, okay, so she thought Mom might kill you.
Yes.
Okay. Did she think Mom had a weapon or?
She didn't believe I could actually do it. That's what I think it was.
Okay, she didn't think that you would just go in there and you don't know if.
Behind her, so.
Okay, so she went in the bathroom, locked the door, and you went to do
Yeah.
whatever you were doing. Do you remember, did Gypsy ever come out and see her mom?
Oh, that's right.
I wouldn't let her.
You went and let her go in there and see her?
You were
didn't
building
want
your
her
own
to
house. I always
traumatized.
thought that was High Speed
Oh.
Drifter was building a house too. Yeah, but Hawk. Yeah, you were building a house. How'd it go?
Did you have sex with Dee?
No.
You didn't stick your penis in?
Like necrophilia. End up being the one that we stick with.
Okay, okay. So,
Stomach and part of my leg
okay,
under the concrete.
okay, when they arrested you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, so when you
Is wipes that she used.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's telling about that.
Do you know if this is the first? So
I'll find the
was
part
it
about
cash that
Dan.
she sent you,
Yes.
or
Blonde.
blonde?
Because of it.
Okay. So she shaved her legs and her vagina, right?
Yep.
And then she comes out, and then she cleans. Is she still naked when she cleans?
I think I might have like 2 months.
After that, and you guys decide, okay, now we've got packing to do. What do you guys do then after you have sex?
We packed clothes, we packed movies, we packed whatever she thought that we would like need pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of movies did you guys take?
She took some seasons of like some like TV shows.
Okay. Do you know what kind of TV shows they were?
I'm
I'm a big TV fan, so I'm just curious.
one was Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
What other ones were there? I know she took some True Blood also.
True Blood?
Can't remember the other ones offhand.
Okay.
There's more of them, I can't remember.
Okay. And so what do you guys pack the stuff into?
What the heck? Suitcase.
Okay.
Suitcase.
And what color's the suitcase?
It's pink.
Okay. And so everything fits in this one suitcase that you guys are taking?
No. We also took what is it? A backpack.
A backpack? Okay. What kind of backpack was it?
It was black. I forgot what it said. It had something on the back of it. I forgot what it said though.
Okay. All right. So you take the backpack and you pack all the stuff into the suitcase, and then what do you guys do?
And then we finish cleaning whatever else is left to try to get rid of my fingerprints and everything else like that.
Okay. So how do you get rid of fingerprints and stuff? Like, what do you do?
She used a defectant wipe,
Okay.
and she pretty much patted down wherever she thought I might have had my hands.
Okay. And did you tell her to do that, or did she just do that?
She did it because she was afraid of me getting caught, even though I had a weird feeling I was going to get caught, but yeah.
You did have a weird feeling you were going to get caught?
Mm-hmm.
What gave you that weird feeling?
I just had this feeling in my stomach it was going to happen, and I was just thinking it was only a matter of time before it happens. I wasn't sure when it was going to happen, I just knew it was going to.
Okay. All right. Well, you seem like a pretty honorable person, and you love Gypsy, so, I mean...
Well, that's the thing. I admitted to it. The thing is, me and Gypsy have cried multiple times.
Together over this?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've told her this will haunt me for the rest of my life because it's the truth, it will.
Okay.
Look at the
Well,
autopsy
you're doing the right thing
report.
now, so
Then you go
you should at
back
least
and look
give yourself
clearly
credit.
to
You know,
what
don't
he
be so hard
said.
on yourself.
I did read the autopsy
Okay,
report.
so you guys get everything packed up,
Yep.
and then she wipes down the fingerprints or whatever. Do you help her?
No, I do not because I don't want to use any chances of me getting any fingerprints anywhere else.
Okay.
So I let her do the rest of it just so I don't
With Nick
make any
recently
more
that
for her
you
to
can't
clean pretty
find
much.
which
Okay.
one.
So yeah.
Okay. Now, in their house, is their house really clean and neat, or is it?
No, it is not neat
She's
at
a
all.
victim
It's
in
not?
your
That
opinion.
was the
then?
first time ever in their
Okay.
house, and I can't believe how much of a pigsty it was.
Oh, okay. What do you, when you say pigsty, what do you mean?
I mean, there was one room where it was hard to even get into the room. How much
Okay.
was in it? Then Dee Dee's bedroom, there was stuff along where where the bed is. You got the bed, then you got pretty much where the edge of the bed is.
Okay.
That's where she had all different things, just all over there.
Okay.
I don't know how else to put it, but like.
She was
I mean, she might have had like
the-
clothing and all different things in there.
Okay. Do you remember ever seeing a Barney doll, or it's like a purple dinosaur?
Yeah.
Where did you see that at?
It was not in the night of her house.
Okay.
We did, but we didn't do it right away.
Okay. Something that we didn't talk about that we probably should
And
is,
she put the Barney doll next to
I've
her
worked
mom.
cases where people have stabbed people to death before,
Okay.
kind of like this.
Yeah.
And usually when they do, they don't.
Thank you for the
or-
roses,
No,
me.
they pretty much look like crazy clowns, pretty much.
Okay. And then you have black
Crazy
pants on.
clowns.
Yep.
And what kind of shoes did you have on?
White shoes.
Are those shoes here?
No.
No, they're at the house.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for the
And
roses.
so you had the black jacket, the clown shirt, black
Yeah.
clown shirt, black pants, and tennis shoes.
Yep.
And what color were the tennis shoes again?
White.
White. Okay. Did you have any jewelry on? Any earrings, necklaces?
No.
Don't look like you. You don't have your ears pierced, do you?
No.
No. Okay.
Where's Misha?
So, all right. So you go to the room. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was thinking, oh, we never talked about that. So
That's
let's talk
okay.
about that.
It's okay.
Okay. So you go to the room, and you're up in the room, and you guys are relaxing
Misha,
on
can
top
you
of the
say
covers. Is that
something?
what you
'Cause I
said?
have to make
Yep.
you a
Okay. And then what do you
moderator,
do?
And then
but I have to say something.
while we were relaxing, we cuddled for a while,
Okay.
and then while we were cuddling, we were talking. But
But I can
honestly, I
fix
can't
that.
remember the entire conversation.
Okay. Did you guys talk about your future? What was your plans for your future?
We wanted to have a family together, and we wanted to build a life together and stuff. We thought we really had a chance to do it, so
Okay.
we were happy about that.
Okay. At any time during any of this whole situation that's happened, did Gypsy ever have to be in a wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay, when was that?
That was only when she was living at home.
Okay.
Otherwise, me and maybe like five, I would say five other people knew that she could walk.
Oh, okay. Why didn't nobody know she could walk?
Her mom wanted everyone thinking that she was like 16 the entire time. So, yeah, she felt kind of trapped on a wheelchair when I actually was trying to encourage her to be able to walk more and more and more.
Okay, so she can actually walk
Yep,
Yep.
and stand and do everything.
yep.
But
She
her
can.
mom wanted her to use the wheelchair and pretend like she was 16.
Yeah, 16 and disabled, yes.
Okay, so what would she do to pretend like she's disabled?
Oh gosh, I can't even answer that question because I've only been around her one time when she was in her
Thank you
wheelchair,
for
Okay.
the
and other than that one
box and the
time,
cat and the-
I mean, it's one of those wheelchairs where it's motorized,
Okay,
and the thing moves fast. But other than that, that's all I really know.
okay, so she can walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So when she was with you this whole time, she hasn't had to have a wheelchair.
Nope.
She can walk upstairs,
Yep.
walk downstairs.
Walk downstairs, upstairs.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So you guys cuddle. You lay in the bed. Are you talking about having a family then?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do with your clothes that you had on?
Me and her, we weren't sure how long we were gonna be awake, so we both got naked and we both got really, really intimate and pretty much like snuggled together
Okay.
for a while,
Okay.
and it led to much sex.
Okay.
So,
Was you able to ejaculate that time?
oh,
No?
I had trouble the entire time I was in Springfield.
Okay. Okay. So, where did you do with the knife?
We wanted to mail it
Okay.
to my house.
Okay. So did you mail it?
Yes.
Okay. Did it come? Has it came yet?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you do with it when you got it at your house?
We were planning on hiding it, so we did try to hide it.
Okay. Where'd you hide it at?
It's in my closet.
Okay. In your bedroom? In your house?
Yes.
Okay. And so you just, what kind of package did you put it in to mail it to your house?
I believe it's called bubble wrap.
Oh yeah, that clear plastic stuff.
It's like that, but
Okay.
it has a brown, like a brown
Where did you
layer
get that
underneath.
stuff at to mail it?
Gypsy had that all set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had that already all set up. Where she had more than one of those to use. She put it in two of them.
Okay. And then so she put it in there. Did you write your address or she write your
She
address?
wrote it down. I am nowhere that good of penmanship.
Okay. So she writes the address on it, and then you guys mail it to your house.
Yep.
Okay. Whose idea was that?
Well, it was actually both of ours because we were thinking about like getting rid of it permanently over time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you mail it to your house, and who gets it out of the mail? You, her, or your mom, or who?
My stepdad ended up getting it, and he didn't know that's what it was.
What did he do with it?
He
She
just told
told,
me that
well,
Pax
Christy
had to,
said that because
me,
the bus,
and she would walk upstairs
she thought
with
the
it,
bus
like,
station
everything
had
was
metal
fine.
detectors,
Okay, they didn't even have a clue.
which
Yeah.
they don't.
Okay. And so did you take the knife out of the package, or did you leave it in the package?
Leave it in the package.
And then, so so you guys decided, oh, we'll hide it in the closet?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so where did you hide it at in the closet?
The last place that I put it before I came here was, it's in the deep corner. I'm trying to see if I can think of my...
Okay, how about this? Like, I'm looking at your, let's say me and you are standing here looking at that, and that's your closet.
Okay. It would be in the deep, right corner
Okay.
of the closet.
So if I went in your closet, it would go deep right corner, like
Yeah.
that. Okay. Is it, and it's still in the package, and the package not opened?
Yep.
Okay. And, what do you mean, like, right before you came here? So did something happen to make you want to move it from one spot to another?
Yeah, because I thought it was not safe where it was.
Okay, so where was it the first time?
The first time it was just on top of one of my shelves in the closet.
Okay.
And it was visible, so that's what made me want to move it.
Okay, and so you just moved it back there?
Yeah.
Okay. And, so you did that. So what did you guys do with your clothes?
She didn't really have to worry about anything with hers because none got on her.
Okay.
But for me, I haven't even washed my clothes yet.
You haven't
Okay.
even washed
You
your
haven't even
clothes?
washed them?
No,
Where are they at?
they're in my duffel bag still.
In your bedroom?
And she must
Okay.
have been very
And what
glad
kind of duffel
because
bag
she
do you
wanted him to
have?
get
Did we talk
caught.
about that already? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
So the clothes is still in the duffel bag in the bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. And your shoes are in your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So.
Everything's in there to get caught,
Okay,
right?
so do you guys just wear these clothes on the bus ride? Do you change or?
We did change. I mean, each day since I had like 3 days worth of clothes, I did change each day.
Okay.
And then the last pair that I had of clothes or outfit, I guess you would call it, I just wear that on the bus and read the bus the entire way there
Okay.
with that clothes.
Did you guys ever go to a Waffle House to eat?
Yes.
Okay, because I thought she said
The Waffle
that you guys
House.
went to Waffle House and eat.
Yeah.
And is that Waffle House close to the hotel in Springfield,
Hi,
Missouri?
native Libra.
It's right next to it.
Right next to it. Okay. And do you remember what day it was that you guys went there, or what time it was?
All I know is it's really early in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and actually I might even be able to get a time. It was, I would say about maybe like around 8 a.m. I would say.
Okay.
And
I painted black.
the only
I
reason I
needed
remember
you to
this so well is
say
because,
something on Twitter,
I
so
learned,
on
not really
TikTok,
learned,
so I
well,
could make
we
you
learned is
a moderator
that,
because you have
she
to
is,
say something.
what is it?
But I
I'm
don't
trying
think
to
you
think
heard
of what
me.
it is that when you are, you can't drink milk. What is that called?
Lactose
Yes,
intolerant.
that's what she is.
Okay.
She's lactose intolerant.
Okay. And so you relearned that at this restaurant.
Yeah, because she forgot to warn me again.
Okay, so you eat at that restaurant. Do you remember what you ordered?
So I had a, what was it? It was like a steak and cheese omelet is what I ate.
Okay.
And I didn't eat really much of anything else that I got on there. I think I had like a raisin toast.
Okay.
Raisin toast.
Raisin
And then,
toast. I didn't even know Waffle
what else?
House had
I'm trying to
raisin
think here.
toast.
Oh, come on. I ate a little bit of hash browns also.
Okay. When you were at that restaurant, was that the day that morning that you guys, or that you killed Dee, or was that the next day, or what day was that?
Gosh, that's the only thing I don't remember. I don't remember the exact day.
Okay.
I only remember the
Kind of
time.
feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too, little lady.
But would it
She
be
set
fair
him
to
up
say
for the
that it was
fall.
either the 9th,
Right,
10th, 11th,
I feel bad for him
somewhere in
too.
there?
It's somewhere in there.
Okay. Okay, so, okay, so you did that.
He has diminished mental
What day
capacity.
did you guys leave
He
to
is
come
on the
back here?
spectrum. He is
The 12th.
The
somebody
12th,
she could
okay.
easily manipulate.
And that was the
I
whole
feel really
ticket thing
bad
that
for
you
him.
couldn't get the ticket?
And I really
Okay.
feel bad for what she did
Um,
to his entire family, including his little brother now that
let's
doesn't have
talk
a
about
mother
this.
and doesn't have a
When
brother.
did
Oh my
you-
gosh, she destroyed so many lives.
Like when you came to Springfield, you went ahead and got the hotel. Is that right? Before
Yes.
you went, how did you get from the hotel to her house?
By a taxi.
Okay, so you had a taxi pick you up at the hotel and drop you off at her house?
Yes.
And what day was that? Do you remember?
It was in the morning, I believe it
Hi,
was.
cute kitty
On
kitty.
the 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
Yes.
on the morning. So you went there And is that the day that you killed Dee? The
Yes.
same time, so the taxi brings you from the hotel to her
Yeah.
house. And what's Dee doing? Does she care that you're there?
She is not even aware that I'm there because she's sleeping at the time.
Okay, so do you go into the house, or does Gypsy come outside, or how does
She
that?
let me in.
She let you in the house?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever go in that shed?
I know, right?
There's
I mean,
like a
it's
shed
like
on that
crazy.
property.
Oh no.
Okay, didn't go in there. Did you ever get in their vehicle?
No.
That vehicle there. So you get dropped off by the taxi, and Gypsy lets you in.
Yep.
Okay. And when you get there, do you already know that you're going to kill Dee?
I pretty much at that point I made my mind up that it's the only option at that point.
Okay.
So I just went right for it, and I had latex gloves on and something like that.
Okay.
So to try to hide my fingerprints.
Okay. Did you bring the latex gloves?
No, she provided them for me.
Okay. So when you get there, you put the gloves on?
Yes.
Okay. Do you put the gloves on outside the house or inside the house?
Inside, no, it was outside the house, but as I was walking in, I had them just.
So did you
about
and her
finished.
talk outside before you went in the house?
I did whisper because it was part of our plan, and she's the one that thought of that part of the
Okay.
plan.
Okay.
I told her to get her butt into the bathroom because that's what she wanted to do, and I
Okay.
reminded her to get to it right away because I wanted to get this over with and get out of there as soon as possible.
Okay. So when you get there, she has the latex gloves or the gloves. What color are they?
They're like a cross between like a bluish green. It's like
Okay.
It's almost like a turquoise color almost. Like.
Okay. Did she give you one glove, two gloves?
Two.
Two. Okay. So you put the gloves on, and then what do you do?
After that, she hands me the knife, and then I take care of it. Meaning almost to the point it's violent, kind of rough.
Okay.
And then I think I was trying to give her hickeys on her body as well.
Okay.
The-
And how about her knees or her legs? Why would there be any bruises there?
It must have been because she was crawling on the ground when she was trying to clean up everything. That's actually where that came from.
Okay. Did you make her crawl on the ground? Was that a turn on for you, or?
Well, at first, I asked her to do it because it was a turn on.
Okay.
And they did a turn on, but after that, she just did it because she found it easier to clean because I felt bad for just the whole situation of having to kill her mom in general.
Okay.
So I decided to just kill her quickly.
Okay. Kill her quickly. How long do you think it was that you were stabbing her?
Oh, jeez. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay. Okay. And did Dee ever get an opportunity to punch you or hit you or
She
anything?
was trying to grab onto me, but I was able to get myself free to finish.
And I think you said that she had a nightgown on or something
Yeah,
like that. Did she have any panties on?
No,
Okay. And how did you know she didn't have any panties on?
because that's the last thing I saw before I got off of her body, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So was you actually physically up on her body when you were stabbing her?
Yeah,
Or was you standing on the side of the bed? Like if this is the bed and she's laying here, how were you on her? Can you show
I
me?
was not actually like on the side of her.
Okay.
I was actually on top of her, which made it a lot harder for her to resist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you like straddling her or how is that?
That's pretty much what it was. I was actually on top of her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you're stabbing her with one hand or two
Yeah,
hands?
one hand.
What do we say? Okay, one hand. Okay. So was she wiggling? Like trying to get away from you or?
Yeah, she did try to put up a fight. Yes,
Okay.
she did.
Did you tell her who you were or did you say anything to her?
Well, yeah, actually I did.
What
But
did you say?
The thing was, it was like a different form of myself though.
Okay. It's not like how you are.
The thing is that I don't know if she told you, I don't know how much she told you about me, but the me you're talking to right now is my normal good self, and that's the reason I feel the guilt I do.
Okay.
But the one who actually did all this, the thing is, the good side of me, originally refused to do it.
Okay.
And that's the reason why it was instant that it happened right away,
Okay.
because my evil side is what actually did it.
Okay.
And what was it? The one thing he said was, "You're dead to me." Is one thing he said.
Who said?
That part of me said. My
Okay.
evil side of me said.
Victor.
Okay.
Right?
And what other things did he said?
No,
Something.
I want to know what you said. Was you saying anything to Dee?
No, I didn't say anything because that side of me wasn't me. I probably should be diagnosed with it because it happens. The thing is, I used to take medication because I
Okay.
used to hear voices in my head,
Okay.
and it went away. Then it somehow went as part of myself.
Okay.
So
Does Gypsy know that?
yes,
Okay.
she does know that.
Okay.
Of course she
Because some
does.
people use that as an excuse to cover up for the bad things that they do. So if that's what you're doing, that probably
No,
isn't
I'm
a good
not covering-
idea.
I'm covering up.
That's not being a man and standing up and doing what's right. If you're gonna do
Well,
that.
like I said. I told her my part of me you're talking about, my good part of me. One side of her, his name is Kitty. It's like a little girl inside of her.
Kitty.
You got another one called Candy.
Wait a minute, is this like some kind of sex thing that you guys do?
No,
Okay, so when you guys have sex with each other, are you Nick and she's Gypsy?
pretty much. But the thing is that we don't remember. Sometimes we might not remember. But the thing is I've only experienced my evil side coming out one time to actually do what happened.
Oh, okay, so this is the first time you experienced the evil side coming out, was
Yeah.
what you did on
Yeah.
that night. Okay,
Yeah.
so your evil side hasn't came out before and caused you to do anything?
No, nothing like that. No.
Okay, just this one time.
Yep,
Okay. And how old are you again?
26.
26. So in 26 years, your evil side never came out and hurt anybody or did anything else except for on this night.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
Dee's web or Facebook?
Yeah, Dee's and Gypsy's.
Gypsy's.
Yeah.
Facebook. Okay. So who posted those things on there?
I didn't even know the password, so she's the only one that knows it. It's only she could post it.
Okay. Do you know what they say?
I read it, but I don't remember what it said.
Okay. So you didn't post them on there?
No.
Okay. Did she
So that
post
was a
them
lie
on there?
that
Yes, she did.
Okay.
they
Why
said in
did
the
she do
beginning
that?
he
I
told
think
her
she
to
wanted to
post.
speed up the process.
Speed up what process?
The
The
process
arrest.
of the authorities get involved and everything else.
Yeah, the authorities
Okay.
get involved.
That to actually get everyone's attention.
Why?
Because apparently the first posters that she was, or not posters, or was it posters? I don't even know it was posters. I just trying to remember what she told me.
Okay. Did you actually look at it with your eyes? The post?
I didn't get to see the posters. That's the thing. That's the
Oh.
reason why I can't remember it that well.
Okay. She just told you about them.
Yeah, because apparently the first ones that she posted, no one was taken seriously. So
Okay.
she had to be the stairs. You turn left, and the room right at the end is where my room is.
Okay. So I come in the front door and make a right.
Of but Gypsy.
Get it one more.
I got how many was it? A cab driver to take us to the closest one. There was two to the hotel.
Okay.
I don't know.
You said what?
I thought I could find where he says the thing about Dan. If anybody knows where it is, I have to go through this. I'll have to look at a transcript, and see if I can see where he says it. Little lady said, I bet Gypsy told him he had an evil side and he believed her. Probably. I mean, she had like 2 years of grooming him, right? People of TikTok. Do you know where it is? Candy was Gypsy role playing, yes. And Ruby made a video for him about how to kill her mother. Yeah. Oh, there's Mish. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can do this. I gotta go to the actual TikTok. TikTok. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Let me see if I can still see you in here. Okay, type something up now, Mish. Anything. Type something up. Oh, there you go. Okay. Got it. Okay. Shannon High, 2 years, and he met Dee Dee several times. I believe that is also No, I believe he only met her that one time at the movies, right? I think that's just a one time on that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the, what was that one now? Was that the TikTok? Thanks, Mish. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I forget, but he says like, well, the only people or something he can't forgive it, and he says is Dan or something. That's what he says, but I don't know. Manifesting good vibes, okay. Like I said, I will have to go back and watch it all. Nick gave out telling details on Gypsy. Yeah, he did. I mean, I'm trying just to find the part about.
So she thought Mom might kill you.
Yes.
Okay. Did she? Because we know what happened. And I want to give you the opportunity to start over and to tell the truth.
She bled out quickly.
Okay. Now, did she tell you that, or is that something? What did the knife look like? Okay.
But I did actually cut her one other time besides that.
Okay. Where'd you cut her
On
at?
the back of her neck.
Okay. And did you use the same knife that you
Yep.
did the others with?
Yep.
Okay. And when you did the cross the back of the neck, did that even cause an injury, or did you see any blood or anything?
Yeah, she was bleeding.
Okay, she's bleeding. And so did she scream or holler, or
Yeah, she did.
what was she
Amy
saying?
Davey.
Uh,
I feel like
First
it's
she
early
said
on
help,
in the
and then she didn't
interrogation,
know,
really.
she didn't recognize who I was.
But I
and she
don't
said,
know,
"Who
it's
are
not
you?" And
time
then,
stamped. Oh.
She said, "Who are you?"
yeah,
Okay, and she didn't recognize who you are, and she says help, and then what does she say?
and then she called up for Gypsy, but Gypsy didn't do anything.
Okay, she hollered for Gypsy.
Yes,
Did she holler for Gypsy once, twice, 5
Hi,
times?
Cookie
3
Lee.
times.
3 times? And what was she saying?
After
Can you
she
tell me how
talked
she
to
said
him
it?
about writing a letter.
She
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much
what I
yelped it.
that's what I thought
Yelped
it
it?
was.
It's like,
When that's what I thought
Okay.
it
yeah,
was.
she was loud.
And what
Now,
did you do when she
the
did that?
apology, right?
Uh,
Okay, then it's in the
it
other
didn't
one.
stop me from.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Hold on a minute. That's what I thought. And that was in the other one. This one right here.
And you can write that letter to anyone that you want that's most important, whether you write it to your mom, or you want to write it to Dee Dee's family, or you want to write it to Gypsy, or you want to write it to anyone.
Okay.
Then I like to give people that opportunity. Is that an opportunity you would like to take advantage of?
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay. Would you like to do that right now?
I don't know what I would say because.
Do you want some time to sit in here and think about it? Because I got to get a camera because I got to take some pictures of you. I can leave you alone to do that if you'd like to do that.
Jeez.
That's
You
what
think
I
that's
thought
too
it
hard to
was
do?
over
You
here.
don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. That's just something that I allow you to do if you wish to do.
I mean, I do feel the guilt where I feel like doing. I really do feel like doing it.
Okay.
I just don't
How
know
about
how
this?
to
How about we do
express
this?
it.
If you don't want to express it on a piece of paper, tell me now if you had to apologize to someone for what has happened, who would you apologize to?
The thing is, I do feel bad for Gypsy's family. I really do feel bad for them. I do feel bad for Gypsy. Heck, I feel bad for all Gypsy's friends. There's so many people that.
So you would apologize to all of them people?
Yeah, I'd try to apologize as much as I could.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to go get a camera. I'm going to take some pictures of you, and then we can see what's going to happen from there, okay?
Oh, jeez, I'm nervous.
Okay. Well, I know you're nervous, but you've done what's right. Are you hungry? You want to eat this?
No.
Okay. Let me get a camera, and I'm going to take some pictures of you, okay?
Okay.
All right, so maybe when she walks out here.
I had a request for one of the.
Remember you told me that you cut yourself whenever you were stabbing? you have injuries anywhere?
Pretty bad.
My sheriff's office.
A little bit more. Kind of. So,
Definitely not there, right?
Huh.
Picture on Emma Rose.
Well, right now it's deactivated, so I wouldn't really.
What was it before it was deactivated?
I can't remember actually.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay. So Emma Rose, what else? I'm trying to make a note here because I don't have my paper with me as soon as my phone gets back up. Okay, Emma Rose.
So what other ones were there?
Was there a Bella?
That one's our conjoined account.
What's it called? Bella?
Bella Rose. No. It's actually the full thing. It goes as Nicholas Bella Rose.
Nicholas? I'm sorry, I gotta make myself a note here. So, is this?
I wonder where his shoes are.
So it was the only way to be together.
Maybe here.
I apologize, everyone except for Dan.
Everybody
That's
except,
the
yeah.
one I would not apologize to. Apparently she decided to just go with it. Like, screw it. Me, I actually held together until.
All right, wait, let me listen to that again.
I apologize, everyone except for Dan. Dan's the only one I would not apologize to.
Dan's the only one I won't apologize to.
With it. Like, screw it. Me, I actually held together until. Well, I learned that she didn't lie. I said screw it, that's the truth then too.
There it is, yeah. Dan is the only one I won't apologize to. Sounds like he says he screwed her. Hey, video reel. What is that? Doesn't that sound like it's somebody said? Let's see.
Well, I learned that she didn't lie. I said screw it, that's the truth then too.
Sorry, I didn't know the volume wasn't all the way up. The volume went down when I, for some reason, hit the back button. Hold on. Let's see if we can hear
I think
it.
I'm screwed.
I think I'm screwed.
I'm freaking screwed.
I'm screwed.
I did it for her and only for her.
I did it for her and
Not
only for her.
us.
For us.
So yeah, it was for us.
It was for us.
I wouldn't have did it if it wasn't for us.
I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for us.
So it was the only way to be together.
It's the only way to get out.
I apologize to everyone.
I apologize to everyone.
Everyone except for Dan.
Everyone except for
Dan's the
Dan.
only one I would not apologize to.
And I will not
Apparently she
apologize.
decided to just go with it. Like, screw it.
She decided to go with
Me,
it.
I actually held together until. Well, I learned that she didn't lie. I said screw it, that's the truth then too. really realize how screwed I am right now. I kept me in handcuffs all that time, and now I'm finally getting my blood back. The thing is if I tell the truth, like I just did, yeah, it flipping sucks just having to say it. I really just want the best possible outcome to this as possible. I wonder what it is. I want to know what it is.
Crazy. She destroyed so many lives. Because she was so selfish and everything else, but it's 3:10, and guys, I gotta go to sleep because I've got my kids to get off in the morning, first day of school. So I love you guys. God bless. I'll see you later on. We'll talk more. Everybody have a good night. Be good, and if we'll talk again tomorrow. All right. Let me see how I have to end this. I gotta find whichever one is. There we go. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you tomorrow.